Hello, I am Snuffanybody McFeagle, and in collaboration with Northerner.com, I'm here to do a snus review and a snus comparison. The two products we will be comparing today is Thunder Ultra Strong Frosted Chew Bags with Thunder Ultra Strong Frosted Original Portions. What we'll do is, I'll have a look at the cans, I'll have a look at the snus portions, I'll give you a wee bit of the numbers and the taste and what I think about it. And we'll have a look inside the portions and see the difference in the material inside. And then we'll do the grading of the snoozes. So let's get on with it. Okay, first the chew bags. On the top it says Frosted, Ultra Strong, the Thunder, and then this special graphics with the red sheen and the lightnings that will tell you it's Ultra Frosted. On the side it says Ultra Frosted, Ultra Strong Frosted, 4+ strength, Thunder, chew bags, cut tobacco in bags, Ultra Strong Frosted, the Thunder graphics, and on top here we've got the small catchlet of Thunder. And now for the portion. And here we've got the portion, which has the big convenience well catchlet. And if I can get it back, there we go. Thunder Ultra, same graphics. On the side, on the top, we've got the warning label. Thunder Ultra Frosted Portion. Thunder Ultra Frosted Portion graphics, Thunder again. And we'll now look at the snus. Here you've got the original portion, and right next to it, okay, almost right next to it, there you've got the chew bags. So they look almost the same. The chew bags are lighter brown in color and evenly colored, while the original portion is very much darker and just shows you the wee tip of a white portion material. The original portion is a bit fatter, and all the portions have the same amount of material in them. They fluff up very nicely, while the chew bags are unevenly distributed. There are more material in some of them, and some of them, if I can find one, and I can't now, almost has no tobacco in it. Almost like this one. And they also fluff up, but they do feel like there's less in them. And there is. Okay. That's how the two snoozes looks. Now for the comparison. So that was what they look like. And now for some numbers. Both products have 22 portions in the can. Both of them are 22 milligrams per gram strength, while the original portion here holds 19.8 grams in it. The chew bags only holds 17.6, which pays out to that an original portion is 0.9 grams per portion, and the chew bags is 0.8 grams per portion, which calculates to that the original portion is 19.8 milligrams of nicotine per portion, and the chew bags is 17.6 milligrams of nicotine per portion. And just for the scent profile of it, the original portion, I can detect a very distinct spearmint, and just a hint of dark chocolate in the background, where on the other hand the chew bags doesn't have an as distinctive spearmint scent, but there is also a peppermint scent on this one. Good. So let's talk a wee bit about the taste. And I'll start with the one I like the least. It is the chew bags. The chew bags has a very clear spearmint taste in it. You can't taste the peppermint that I could. It tingles or burns quite a bit in the lip when you stick it in there, and very quickly you get that dry black peppery tobacco on the background of the spearmint. But the tobacco taste is also quite bitter and, at least in my mouth, unpleasant. This is not a snus I can have in my lip for very long, because the taste of the tobacco just becomes overwhelmingly bitter and bad. On the other hand, the original portion is very clear in its spearmint taste, and the tobacco is much more mellow, pleasant, tastes like fermented tobacco. It doesn't have the same peppery aftertaste to it, but there is pepper here, and the tobacco blends better with the spearmint taste. They both give off an almost obscene amount of nicotine. So if you're not used to nicotine or strong snoozes, these are not products for you. They give off loads of nicotine. They feel really strong, and I get a quite good nicotine buzz from them. And then we might ask ourselves, is there a difference in the material that is inside the portions? And yes, there is. Let's have a look at it. I've cut up 2 portions, emptied them out here on a wee bit of white paper, and we'll have a look at it here. This is the chew bag. It is light chocolate brown in color, and as you can see, there are whole grains of tobacco here. Is clearly just cut tobacco. The moisture level is higher than the original portion. And here you see the original portion. Looks like ground, dark, almost black tobacco. Looks good. So this is the visual difference in the material inside the portions. So let's give these 2 products a grade. Yes. So that was the snoozes. Now we only lack giving them a grade. And I will start with the chew bags from Thunder. I don't like them very much. I think the tobacco is way too bitter, and it doesn't have that rounded taste that I would prefer in my snoozes. So on a scale from 1 to 5, where 1 is an awful product and 5 is a brilliant, perfect product, I'm going to give this, sadly, a 2. It's just not good enough. You can't hold it for very long in your lip unless you really like bitter tobacco. The original portion I do like, and I will be giving this 3, maybe 3.2, because the tobacco taste is just much more rounded, blends with the spearmint. Mint is not my preference in taste, but I do like them. They both give off huge amounts of nicotine. So if it's nicotine and not taste you go for, either way. That will be my comparisons of these two. And I prefer the original portion. That's all for me from this time. I will be back with more snus and nasal snuff reviews another day. Goodbye.